I've sliced through about half of my fillet right now. I'm not sure what's going on with this piece of fish. I've wasted a lot of time on it. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now.
I want to tell you why we love mystery boxes. It's your faces. When you guys lift up the box, it's priceless. Are you ready?
Yes, Chef.
You can lift your lids. Now.
Ooh.
There's the faces that I was talking about. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
It's a bento. Oh, geez.
It's a bento box. I have seen a couple of these after living in Japan for 2 years, so I'm really excited.
You've got 90 minutes. Good luck, because your time starts now.
Oh, I'm running. Thanks, Justin.
Thanks, Justin.
Oh my God, oh my God.
I just went and got some saltbush and some warrigal greens. Since I've been here on MasterChef, I've become really interested in the Australian natives. Throws back to me as a landscape architect as well. Do the job. Thanks. I want to use those elements in each of the 4 dishes in different ways to bring in a different layer of flavour. I'm going to put these little guys here today as well. My bento box is going to be inspired by my partner, Em, and the boys. I'm making a cured fish that's a favourite of Em's. They took vodka, sugar and salt and some saltbush. Dumplings are a favourite of the boys. I'm making lamb, which is a favourite of everyone's. And then mushies on the side also for Em's. So I think they're all going to work really well together, similar flavours, but each of those elements are inspired by people I love.
Beautiful, perfect, change nothing.
Holy snappers, man. Holy snappers. The bento box that I'm going to do is inspired by a chef that I'm currently researching and I'm quite obsessed with. His name's Christian Puglisi.
Likes to play loud kind of music in his restaurants.
Little Shannon Blanc, mate.
Incredibly innovative. He really focuses on vegetables and makes them the star. I think he's just really cool and a very inspiring guy.
Oh, I lived in Japan teaching for about 2 years. I went to Japan knowing how to cook Vietnamese food for my mum, but I just fell in love with Japanese food as well.
Oh no.
You can't get better food than food in Japan. I'm definitely taking inspiration from Chef Yomo today. I do Japanese omelette at home and it's not as nice as his one, so I really want to make mine as presentable as his one is.
Thank God.
I really want to do this bento box justice.
Okay, I really want you to come back to thinking about what bento represents. There is a contrast of flavours and textures. It has a harmony together. What makes this different from two curries, rice and paratha? I want you to think about that.
I will, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, now I'm freaking out a little bit. I want it to hit the brief.
Smoked eggplant.
I know. Dan!
What?
I've done this before, typically at least once a year, but today it's not quite working for me. They are sticking to the bottom of the deep fryer.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, boy? Wow.
Oh my God, that was a lot.
Looks delicious.
Thank you.
Pete, tell us about your bento box, mate.
I took inspiration from a chef that I've been researching a lot about, Christian Puglisi. I just think he's like a bit of a badass.
Oh, Pete wants to be a bit more badass.
Yeah.
Pete, I really enjoyed your bento box.
Okay, so this bento box was inspired by my family, so the elements that sit within it all relate to the food that we like to eat.
I got a good dose of miso and the warrigal greens, flavour, everything about that was fantastic. With the fish, doing the beetroot meant that you get this lovely beautiful hue of beetroot around the outside when you open a bento box. That's the kind of thing they look for.
Thank you.
Your salad was beautiful and your pickles were beautiful, and your shakshuka, I liked it, had a good amount of flavour in it. Thanks, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Next up, the lovely Linda.
My bento is Southeast Asian inspired.
What's the level of heat in your somtam?
Solid poke, I would say.
My bento's the food I grew up eating, a lot of the Indian food that Mum would cook, and the food I love to eat, which is Mexican.
Sweetness and spice and everything nice from you today. I really quite liked that. Somehow you've managed to take Mexican and Indian cuisine philosophies and bring them together really harmoniously. Well done.
Tommy, bento box, talk to me about it.
I've got an agadashi tofu, a miso dashi squid. I did the tamago yaki and Wagyu beef kind of wrapped shiso and chives. I actually wanted to do the sashimi, and then it started breaking up as I was cutting it.
Got it. You lived in Japan, right?
Yes, for 2 years.
So you've seen a lot of bento boxes.
I've seen a lot of bento boxes, yes.
Looks really traditional.
Broth for the tofu. Super, 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 super delicious. Your omelette was cooked really nicely, but the beef, it's just a bit meh. You really needed to get a good caramelization around the outside to hold up simply in a dish like that.
I know you suffer from self-doubt occasionally. We all do. But you are an exceptional cook. That's why you're standing here.
Today I've made crumbed quail with anchovy sfingy or donuts, broccolini that is charred with lentils, and a tomato and basil salad with some goat's cheese.
Okay.
Oh no.
Where's the anchovy?
I'm trying to find it too.
Oh no.
I don't think I got any.
There's no anchovy in mine.
I'm so sorry.
None.
Oh my God.
It's anchovy-less.
I'm devastated.
Really enjoyed the broccolini and lentils. And how luxury is a quail schnitzel? Oh my goodness.
It's a bit posh, yeah.
It's good though. The actual donut's so good. If you had just slammed a couple of white anchovies in there or brown ones, we would have been home and hosed.
Yeah, sorry.
I was very lucky to get the donut with the anchovy in it. And it was really good. It was just salty and delicious, and with that fried outside.
I'm still searching. There's got to be here somewhere.
If my nonna was here, she'd probably say something like, "That's okay, Andy, we'll make you some more."
A confit squid, eggplant on baguette, potato dauphinoise, and a bit of an asparagus almond salad with a lemon vinaigrette in the centre.
Tom, 10 out of 10 for the weirdest bento box I've ever had in my entire life, and I suspect that I will ever have.
Thanks, guys.
Scott Bagnall. Does anyone call you Baggers?
I'm Bagsy.
Bagsy. All right, Bagsy. Chow Mushi. 10 out of 10. Delicious dog that is set to perfection.
The tataki was great. The flavours were wonderful. Chow and mushi couldn't be more perfect. If it tried, it was gorgeous.
The scallop, really lovely. The pops of finger lime are great. Great concept and great execution.
Tell me about it.
So I've taken inspiration from the tiffin culture, which is very popular in India, and it's like a lunchtime thing, so it comes in like different levels.
Oh, Depender. I had such high hopes for you today. You absolutely bloody nailed it. Well done. It is so good. That's what we wanted. It was a complete meal. Like, precision cooking isn't necessarily about sharp cuts and stuff like that. The way you've keeping the onions and the capsicum in at the very end so as they stayed crunchy and light, that's precision cooking. The chickpea curry has got a depth. The paneer, delicious. Your Grand's pickles, get me some of them in a jar. Like, just so good.
This food means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, this is like the stuff that I grew up eating. So this is like what you'd have at my house.
Can we come to your house, please?
Please open a restaurant and make this food.
If I call your name, you'll be cooking in tomorrow's immunity for a chance to save yourself for the all-in elimination. First up, this was unanimous. Depinder. Pete. What? Scott. And the final person cooking in tomorrow's immunity is... Jess!